Yeah, baby.
You want to know a new French word I
What?
learned? Are you on camera?
Yeah.
They can hear it.
Yeah.
Depression.
What's that?
Depression. Yeah. Depression. Don't they just make it sound spicier?
I don't know about that.
No.
Hey, I'm telling you now, you better know something.
Depression. Yeah, I can say that. Depression.
We go somewhere. How you going? Oh, I forgot, Larry. I forgot.
Ooh.
Larry.
Okay, so Daddy, for this occasion, I'm wearing Kayla's clothes. To everyone's birthday party, I'm gonna wear her clothes. I promise I'm not gonna go with my feet ashy. I looks very nice. You know you always gotta be best dressed.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay, so this.
No, you can't show him if you don't get up the camera.
Okay, but Daddy, this is what I want to tell you. If we want to get there at 5,
yeah,
we had to leave around 4.
I'm gonna have to borrow this. I'm gonna borrow this.
Wait, this was mine? This was mine?
I
No.
call you at the game, Larry.
Kayla, this was mine?
It was mine.
Okay, well, you like it?
Yeah, that's looking nice.
You want this light out?
I want to pop too.
You want
I
this
sent
light
the
out?
invite. What you doing?
You said turn it off?
Alright, I'm
Also
broadcasting.
on.
Alright, cut it off, baby. Can you bring me a pop, please? I had to go get some food. I was way in Detroit. I went to Nuns Barbecue. First time. It was good, too. I had some real tips. Thank you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be my spot. Over there off Conan and I think DeQuinder, 7 Mile and it's off 7 Mile and I think Conan. Yeah, I know. Yeah, East Side. I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, man, East Side people are more friendlier than West Side. They more scandalous. That's crazy. Might have to watch this.
To get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah. They scandalous, like.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They'll get 15. That will be nearly enough. It's fourth down. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that and fast.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Yards. Well done on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. First and 10.
Look who's going. I'm about to whoop your ass now.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Down to the 42, second down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run right here with Swift. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a third and 8. On third down, here comes Swift. And they come out just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Here we go now on first and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special
All right, let's
teams
go,
to limit
baby.
him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
See, this is what I don't like, though. You up 7-0,
had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask
and
you,
then that shit come into play.
they look to make some changes.
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
After one touchdown, you get momentum.
The last run got 9.
That's
That
where we
leaves him
need to
with
cut that
second
shit
and a
out.
yard. Once again, they run with Mixon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That flag is
terrible.
and backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Mixing up the middle. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 36. Going to be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Shotgun now for Carr. Going deep here for Landry. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Card out a throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man, what's crazy is if I would have threw that on anybody, that would have been an interception.
Slipped up on their first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
This is fielded at the 27. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Mixon with a first down carry. Bryce Hall there defensively. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Oh!
Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the option to give to Swift here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On the option to give to Swift here. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 77 yards on the ground here for Swift. And he's got a first down as well. The Vikings had 8 and 5 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Swift. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on third and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. On play action, now Carr. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jefferson the target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Second and 5. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They run for it with Mixon. And, boy, this is going to be close.
Man, fuck this game, man. Here, you can score anytime you want. Maybe because I'm losing. That is crazy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Fuck this game.
A solid stiff arm. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Swift as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And complete to Zach Ertz. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Finds Pickens out right. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. On play action, it's Carr. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 174 yards rushing.
Man, I'd rather see you run out the clock.
Season continues.
I need possessions. You look what is you doing? What is you doing?
Second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Swift going to try up the middle. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the option to give to Swift here. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now they'll throw with Carr. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield.
This is horrible, man.
They're the ones that need to touch the ball. We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain drives.
They're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I can't wait till next year.
So
I want to hurry up and get this
shit.
shit.
Score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now a play fake. Carr.
They won't let me intercept or nothing. I can't get a play.
Every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
This is Swift on a counter. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. To the right side, and he's got more complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Derek Carr, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings just continue to roll.
Wait till 8 o'clock every advance. I want this season quick.
Here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all
right.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, Let's just say it's been unusual.
Finding space at the 40. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding room in midfield. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Come on, motherfucker.
2nd and 14. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 202 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Moore, the man in motion. The center receiver in motion to the right. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Play action, now it's Carr. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the 2 of a 9-yard loss. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A handoff to Swift running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right.
This nigga is just horrible.
For the third time.
My God.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Carlson now to have the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Complete. Jefferson the target. And out of of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick, and the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Second and long. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30.
Good game, Mook.